Hi guys and welcome back to Workers and Resources Soviet Republic. I'm Ribson32. So last time we were working on Construction Hill here and getting everything set up, and it seems to be coming along quite nicely. As you notice, the brick factory, if I turn the hood back on, the brick factory here is coming along pretty well. This is close to completion. There's one little addition I want to add to this setup, which is going to probably make our what we call those forklifts obsolete. So what we should do, if we just get in here, is I'm going to remove this track. I've also figured out how we build the track as well. I did a little bit of testing, so that's going to be great. We're going to build that. So let's just pull this back and get rid of this. There we go, lovely. Right, so now what I'm thinking is we can use a distribution centre in here. And I did like glance over them last time and didn't really know what they were going to be. So we're going to stick one in here. Yeah? Yeah. Awesome. So we're going to build that. Then what we also want to do is all our forklifts are now obsolete, and this was quite a messy system. I don't think it would have been very efficient, so we're going to just get rid of all this. Get rid of you, yeah, you, yeah, you, yeah, you can go, yeah, goodbye, goodbye. There we go, awesome. So we don't need this forklift malarkey set up here. That's going to probably speed up a little bit of our construction. The power lines are all ready to build. We haven't got our route in yet, but we can get that set up once we have those built. So we're going to let that crack on. What I also want to do is we're probably going to rework the roads here. I want to be able to get our, I guess we're going to call these what our rail construction office. I wanted to give it access sort of over to this side of the track, and I think the easiest way to do that is to allow the train access through here, and we could probably put in a slip road there. It's going to be a convoluted route for it. Hopefully they won't annoy too many people when they decide to go and do that. But we have got a junction in here somewhere, haven't we? Yeah, we have. So we want to get this train to join in here. I'm looking at it now, and that's going to be quite hard. So maybe, okay, because we need to come out. We've made this quite tight, so we might end up paying for this rather than actually building it ourselves, which is fine. Right, well, let's stop talking about it and let's get on with it. Okay, right, roads. So let's get this bus past. There you go. Goodbye, 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 goodbye. Right, so we need to come out of here, and we can put the roads back in a moment. So we're going to build this rail ourselves because that's where we are now. So we just want oil. We don't need to go too far. Are we going to be able to get out of here? I hadn't thought about that part. Oh, so we can come this way out. Okay, well, this could also... No, we don't need to do that. I want to come down onto here. It's too steep of a descent. Okay, that's not a problem. We've got some unhappy vehicles at the moment, but that's fine. We'll give them some happiness in a moment when we get to that. So, have we got any... Yeah, we do. Okay, cool. Right, so we want to just smooth this out slightly so we can get some of our trains out. To probably help it a little bit easier building the road. So let's see if we can get this out from here. No, too steep still. We can get you to here. Aha. We need to build it in segments. Righto. So I think the best thing to do is we're gonna move this junction and we'll pay for that ourselves. What we can then do is we can then get all of our vehicles out like so. Wonderful. Now we may have to keep an eye on this, but let's just confirm that to be built. And you may see a train leave there at some stage. You probably won't. Right. Now we're going to pay for things, and I just want to move this junction behind what we've got here so that we can get our construction trains, that's what I'm calling them, onto this route here. And maybe we're going to do it a bit further back, so thinking probably sort of like this position here will be perfectly fine for us. And if we can, there we go, awesome, cool. We're going to have to remove this signal. What we do want though is we want one of these. Yeah. And are we going to want a signal hit? I mean, we'll try it and see what happens, but this usually confuses the world. And we want you in there. Lovely. And have we got someone to let the trains back out? We put you here, yeah. And then we've got plenty of signals in there. So that should do the job, hopefully, and allow the trains to come out. What this means is when we get up to the stage where we want to build, which I'm planning on this episode, is building this line that's going down here, and we're going to plan our route into the city, which we need to get on with. But let's connect these roads up first. We'll put our little standard. Can we pull you across the track? We can't. What about here? Okay. We can't get across this track anywhere. Rubbish. That was not the plan that we were hoping. Oh, you want to somewhere around here? We could probably go. We could take a little different route, but are you going to fight us? And not, you just hinted at. There we go. To here you'll go. Lovely. And then we'll just extend you a little bit, and we'll do some. You are going to go up here, yeah. And then we'll put you into there. You into here. Lovely. Okay, cool. And then we could probably just get ourselves in through here. Okay, we're making this quite a convoluted route now. Ideally, I wanted to just jump across there, but it doesn't look like we're going to be able to. So I wonder if we just build this road like so and go like this, and they can just cut through there. Slightly longer, but should be okay. So just remove that bit. I know that looks a bit janky, but hopefully we should be able to get that a bit better. There we go. So that's those roads in. All the trucks should sort the lives out now and know where they're going. So that is good. Now what I want to do as well is just plan how we're going to get our construction trains out onto this side of the map. And we're going to want to come. We can get these across the... Yeah, we can nicely. We can come out at quite a nice angle like so. I'm paying for that. I don't want to pay for it. Scratch it. Undo that. Well, we've paid for it now. We might as well keep it. And then we can bring you into here like that. You out like so. Lovely. And then we want to try and get through... It's quite hard to see or to make out where these are. Have we got any free? We haven't got any free excavators at the moment. That's fine. We want to come out sort of on this approach here like so. There we go. And then we'll start joining these into one track when they get there. So we're kind of just waiting for the distribution office to be built, or saying that we could manually set up a vehicle for here to deliver steel. And then we should be able to start building these tracks, I expect. Oh, I mean, how far else is off this distribution? I don't think it's going to take too long. These guys are all carrying stuff. Yeah, they're all construction office. So we'll let them get on with their life, and then we'll come in and manually do it. We have got power here, and we are going to need to extend that out. So they should be okay. But kind of this area is going to be a lot of planning and just figuring out how we want to get to our city. But we do have one job to do before then. And how it looks like things are coming along quite nicely. So this is going well. So what we need to do, we need to jump over to the steel mill. And over at our steel mill here, you're going to see we've got a little bit of an issue. How are we doing for cash? We're doing okay for cash. We've got signal issues, and it's just, I think it's purely down to this junction here. It's all too close together. So what I'm thinking we're going to do, this might be beneficial, is you can see all the trains are backed up over here. Is I reckon we might be able to snake an additional little track around here, which will really help them. But we are going to need to smooth this area down before we do that, and we're going to have to pay for this because we haven't got any construction offices over here. So let's just give it one of these, get this all nice and level. There we go. Try not to burn too much cash, and we're just going to bring them through like so. That should be good there. Okay, cool. Now something you may notice is it's also not as dark as it has been previously, and I have found the settings. I will try and remember to put it in the description below. I found the settings so that you can just adjust the night. I didn't do it too much, just enough so you can still see, and it's quite obvious that it is night time. So we will now try and get our tracks around. Oh, we can. Lovely. We've got to pay for this, unfortunately. There we go. And then if we can get you guys through here, we can. That has worked out perfect. There we go. Let's keep you going. Lovely. How are we doing for cash? We're doing okay. And then what I want to do is we need to join over here. We're probably going to end up joining quite close to this junction there. And I don't think there's much we can do about that. But what that will do is it will give us a nice little sort of runoff to get our trains in here. We don't need to do these like really sharp curves anymore. We can now, or maybe we can aim a little bit further up and just get them off the track a bit earlier. Let's just bring you like this. That's what I'm thinking. I don't want to confuse that junction and end up... Okay, that was not what we meant to do. Okay, well we did it. Yeah, that's a waste of cash. Whoops. Let's not do that again. Don't go right to the end because it will try and join to itself. Okay, noted. Right, so I think we can connect here. It's going to be perfect. There we go. And there should be no other junctions to confuse life here, so we can just get in a nice little signal like so. No, that, and then we'll release it here, and you should be fine. They're quite far away, but I think that will be okay. Then we want another couple on here as well. There we are. Just in case. I want to pump this quite heavily with coal, and we're going to need to get more workers in here as well, which is something, probably in the oil too. So we need to look at that as well once we've set up or planned our route, should I say, to the city. That's what we're trying to say here. So what I also want to do is one of these trains here. It is you. We're not going to sell steel. We're going to focus our exports on. What's going on there? Okay, you're just unlocking. We're going to focus our exports on I think oil is what I'm going to try and push the most. That seems to be quite the easiest. So we do have a little bit of a personnel shortage, which we need to deal with as well. Steel should be okay now that we've got this set up like so. What's going on here? So you're going to come in there. So we need to move this back too. Or can we just put a slip in? We probably could just do this actually. It doesn't need to actually go on. Yeah, that should be fine. And then you can come in and out and around and get onto there. That should be good. I don't think we need any more signals down there. We should be okay for the moment, but I will keep an eye on it. So that's going to hopefully just push our steel production slightly. We've got, 48 tons in there, so that's going to come in nicely to the construction that we're working on at the moment. So we're now going to jump back over to farm fill. Just have a look at a few things here. So we can actually build things ourselves over here. So maybe we'll do that. But how is everyone doing? So these haven't got jobs. They're not participating in any sport. And they aren't able to visit the hospital. Now, why are they not able to visit the hospital? The hospital that's an ambulance, not the hospital. The hospital's here. And it's flying. We've got loads of doctors, loads of staff, loads of room for treated patients. I don't understand why that is happening. Is that as a result of road access, or is it we just got too many people? There is a lot of people moving around here, which is great. These unable to participate in sport, so maybe it is. So we're going to need a pub, and it looks like we need some fields and maybe a church over here as well. Yeah, so we need some sporty activities. Okay, so let's get these. Let's turn off our building for money. What does this cost? Not very much. We could have. I'm trying to think where we could fit this. We won't be able to fit you in here, but we definitely can get one over this side. We're going to do this. Yeah, you've got power, and we will eventually possibly build a road out this way. Possibly. We're just going to do that, and then we're going to want a pub over here as well. Get that road constructed. There we go. And we want a pub out here also. So keep saying it, and that's mainly just to remind myself. Now we will. Can we? Oh, you hinted. Come on. There we go. Cool. That's where the pub's going to be. We probably want some sporting over here. I think we've got a nice little space there. I do want to try and squeeze another house in or two. So I think that's going to be in here. And we want to... It's just because at the moment what's happening is we've got a lot of trains hitting the station at the moment. So we're not getting enough people to the oil battery. And as you can see, our storage is all full up. So we may add another storage over it, a couple of storage for the oil, and get a few more people so we can try and get our production balanced up. But yeah, this is a busy section for us, so we definitely need more people. But hopefully once these get constructed, it should be all good. All right, let's get some paths in. Again, now we are trying not to pay for things. Doesn't mean we won't in the future, just at the moment I want to try and get self-sufficient, or a lot more self-sufficient, should I say. There we go. We love a good path, don't we? There we are. I'm going to put a little path in here, bring you across, bring you down there. Can we get you onto the... No, we can't. What if we bring you out like this? Okay, let's just take that back a smidge, and we'll get that in there. Lovely. Awesome. No, what's, oh, there we go. We don't think we need to do that. Cool, right, so we'll get those built. We probably need another construction office as well, so we may pay for that ourselves actually in this side of town. We will like expand this area. We're probably going to have to rework how we're exporting resources, which shouldn't be a fine once we get the city up. We do have a cargo station here, so this is definitely an option for us to consider as well. Yeah, so we probably can use this cargo station to just come out this way. We will have to bridge these or go under. Okay. Yeah, so there is options for us. Right, so we're actually going to build something. How are you doing construction offices? You've got loads to build. Okay, cool. So they've got a lot to be getting on with, which is good. We've got 2 over here. Hopefully that is enough to keep this going on. I don't know what roads they're building. I'm hoping they're going to come over here. But let's just assign a residential building. Now we can go... Is it this style we've been using? Yeah. So if we went... Are we going to get a road out of here? I'm not sure. We could just use paths. Okay, let's see if we can get a road in here. I do like having the roads. No. What about if we come in? We can't get a road in there. We probably want it where we've had that path. Okay. Well then, we'll undo the path. Should have done the house first. Okay, right. So let's just move you. Yep. You can go. Now let's get this road in so we've got somewhere. Something to build our... Yeah. That is the case. So we squeeze you in here. I mean, I am tempted to pull another one out like this, as what we will do it just in case for the future. There we go, so we know we can connect onto that. Let's get this residential building in here. It's going to be another 137 people. They should, hopefully, have access to... I'm trying to get the road to join there, but I guess it won't. A little bit. There we are. Cool. I did join. Perfect. So that's going to get constructed. Let's just link these paths up. Yeah, so they should have access to this train station, is what we're hoping there. And we'll be able to just drop them all off. Hopefully fill this train station quicker and more regular. You can still join? Yeah. Yeah, okay. Yeah. And onto here? No. There. No, okay. We can undo that slightly. We'll get over here. Okay, no paths. Just want them to be able to... Yeah. Okay, no. Okay. It's fighting us. Paths always seem to fight us. If we build a path up here, can we get you... No. No, we can't, but we could. No. Okay. Good old paths. Can we get you onto... We get you, like... There? No, we're not going to get this path out. Okay, let's go in the back of the house. That'll be fine. So we can come out from here, bring you across. We can we get you onto... We probably should have done that one first. Trying to link them up. I think definitely... Oh. No. Too sharp of a turn. Oh. Bring you a little bit? No. Okay. Oh, there's a hill there. Not a problem. Okay. Well, we'll do that. And that would just mean they can walk along the side of the road. And what can we connect to over here? Okay, we can run you straight behind there onto that. Awesome. That should enable them to get everywhere. They've got food, they've got some sport. They may need a pub over here, but we can think about that later once these get built. So we're going to let them get built. And now, I'm really tempted to pay for this, but our money isn't great, so we won't. Okay, how's that? Look at all these students. We have got a lot of education going on. This is brilliant. Church is pretty full, but not massive. This is a good little, nice, busy area. I did do a bit of planting of trees. I think I mentioned that before. I like how they kind of fill up the spaces, lots of different ones, so that's looking good. Cinema's going well. We're just going to let this build, and now what I want to do is plan start to plan the city and get things placed in there. And everything's going good. I just want to check on the trains before we do that and make sure everyone's in the right place. You're not moving, and you're not moving. That suggests to me they are not. Okay, so what's going on here then, people? Oh, good. We've got a red. Okay. No one's stuck this side, so will you free up once? Oh, you've gone. Okay, you're just waiting for a train over there. Who were you? Were you this one? Oh, okay, and you are filling up with steel. Right, okay. So I don't think we have to worry about. It's just a matter of them getting going again. Okay, so that should be fine. So, you've stopped. Why have you stopped? Okay, is that because of this train? Oh, so you've decided to change what side of the track you're going to fill up on. That isn't what we wanted. How do I force it? Okay, we're going to have to force this train. You fill up here, train alone there, here. We're going to put a waypoint in for next time, and that waypoint is going to be you here. There we go. Cool. So that would just mean... No, that's not where we want it, is it? Yeah, it is. It just means that it's going to stay off this busy lane here. So let's move you on to this one and just free up this section of track, and we'll get it better next time. Are you producing... We are producing an okay amount of steel now, which is good. Iron's been reduced. Coal we're constantly running low on. That seems to have the biggest demand. I was tempted to link this up with our coal station, but I haven't. Just want to make sure this frees this train up, and then we're laughing and we know that we've got this set up. Okay. What are you? Oh, you're just a random bit of track. Okay. We don't need you there then, do we? Goodbye, random bit of track. And you're not moving. Is it the other train that's going first? Yes, cool. So this appears to be functioning fine. We're going to have to clip. Okay. It is not functioning fine because you're waiting over the signals, so probably going to need to get rid of you here. You're too close. We just need to clear this junction and then we should be good. So probably want you a little bit closer. There we go. And you like so. And then we can put you in there. Cool. And that should keep you off the junction. It's probably not going to. Just trying to clear it out. He's now in the way. So this should speed up so we can get this done quicker and we're not just looking at it. This should free up the rest of the world. You've gone, he's gone. Lovely. Cool. Right. Now I am going to get rid of this signal. Nope. Oh. Because of this one here? Yeah, it is. So that should work now. We've got another train coming down this way then, have we? We have, yeah. Okay, so we'll leave that. If it carries on, I will come back to it. I keep clicking on that because I think it's the map. It's not. Now we want to plan how we're going to approach our town, and we want to be over here. Kind of. So this is the main line from Farmville that's going to be going in. And what I'm thinking is we're going to need two lines coming in here. And we're going to need to... This is where I want to build a student area. We need a line coming down this way for passengers and for cargo. Okay, well, where should we start? Have our main... It's going to kind of dictate where the town centre for passengers is and where a majority of our housing is. So if we look at our mods, I have got a station for this. Well, these are going to be a little way built from being built. Platform station, there it is, this one here. Nice big station. And it does give us two lines out. And what I'm thinking is I'm going to point them kind of just in between these two islands because I want one line to go off this direction and the other to go into where our education centre is going to be. So we're going to have you here. Yeah? Okay. Then it's in. Brilliant. Okay. What I haven't thought about... Oh no, we should still be able to get this out. We need to kind of like look at the land here. And what I'm going to try and do... So we do have a bit of a hill here. Is I want to get... We need to get our right down here, but I want to use the land so we can either bridge over them. I mean, I could put the wire frame on, but I find it a bit easier. Do it like this. So we could tunnel through here. That's definitely an option. Where's the station? It's probably not an option, actually. Or possibly. Let's take a line out and see if we can. Now, we are a little ways off building this, but at least it's going to give us a bit of an idea of how things are going to go. And we may even be able to use this to deliver workers to... This is where I'm thinking of building our construction area. So we might even be able to use this to get workers up there as well and have a little commuter route here. If that's the case. Should we not... No, this might be okay. So we can actually come into this area and then come out, and I'm just gonna put a station in. I want to get this set up so that we can have our citizens working on this. Citizens? Yeah, comrades is more what we're looking for. Do I want to build a vanilla one? Let's have a look at the other stations and see what we've got here. We've got these mods. We should showcase them a bit more. Train platform. You are quite big, but this is going to be quite a big area. So we're thinking if we get you over here somewhere. Okay. Could flatten this all out, but we could use this as our datum. Okay, we're going to play to flatten it. And let's have a look where our tracks are. So like this is a bit of a hill. Yep. Okay. Lovely. So we've got that flat. We don't want to pay to build it. We're just going to pay to flatten it. And you're going like so. Awesome. Okay, cool. Right, now let's run our station into this. Can we... I'd like a way to... Oh, we might be able to, you know. Let's see. We can just run one line in. I don't mind them stopping to get in here, but I'd like... Kind of like a... Oh, we can run it right by the... Okay, well that works. Cool. That's what I was hoping to do, was to run it quite close. We're going to make that look a bit better. And then we can have... We've almost got a bypass... Because they're only going to be stopping in here coming one direction. So we want a bit of a bypass on there. There we go. Bypass or a passing lane, shall we say. And we can get you like here. No, right. Okay, so that's okay. So we now know how they're getting into there. That section's fine. We are going to have to get construction over here so this can get built. So now what we need to do is link this area up with our next step of track. There we go. You're going to come. Oh, okay. Just a little bit. I mean, that's quite sharp, is it? Where is the track? Track is over here somewhere, so we don't need to. We can kind of do a bit more of a lazy ass out this way. There we go. And keep you coming as well. Lovely. Now, we're aiming for over there. Also, guys, with this nighttime and how I've changed it, let me know if it is actually making a difference and it's something you want me to keep, or I can revert back to the old one. Okay, we probably do want to just snake a little bit. There we go. I like how it doesn't restrict the speeds of the trains, but maybe that will be something that will come in the future. And then we've got the track over here somewhere. Yep. And that, that looks okay. That should be a reasonably quick track. And we're going to want some sort of decent speed on this. Now, we will need to put in areas for trains to access different platforms and etc. So we will do that as well. But now we've got this route kind of set up, this should be okay. Yeah, cool. Right, so the last little bit to do is to just get in nice little signal here. There we go. Lovely. Awesome. We need to do the same here. Yeah. There we go. Wonderful. And then we need to do something similar here, but we only need to do it from one track, because trains going in this direction. No, we do need to do exactly the same. Okay, cool. We'll put that in like so. Lovely. And that should work. And I think we are good now. So let's confirm this and get this built. There we go. So this is going to take a lot of steel. So we're going to need to pump the steel out on this too. And that is that's our lines planned in for where we want to build the city. We do need to get our freight out of here as well, which I kind of want to plan a little bit. Now, we've got people arriving here. Yeah, this is where I'm planning on building our town. So we're going to want to let's get some roads in we're going to use dirt roads just because they will work. Okay, you're right on top of a hill. We're going to need to flatten this hill. Do we want to flatten? Yeah, we should flatten it just to make it okay. I don't think we've got anyone. No, we haven't got anyone free, so we're going to have to wait on that. Yeah, well, we should smooth it. Do we want to pay for it? We could pay. Yeah, let's get our hands in our pockets and just get a little bit done here. Don't want to. I'm only going to do one side of it, and then we'll try and do the other side a bit later. I just want to get some construction offices over here, and we're going to need a storage for it, and then We're also going to use them. It's just, I don't like how sharp that's gone. And we can have just a bit of a hill like this, and then we're going to try and get, I want to try and get a little bit more organic with it. So let's get these roads set up. I actually think vehicles can travel through these roads. Not 100%. But, so we're going to pull you out like so. Oh no, there we, lovely. Okay, cool. So now, this we're going to kind of, this is going to be more of a factory area than where we're going to have our goods delivered, because this is where we're going to want workers. Can use this as, no. Yeah, this is going to be more, because what I'm thinking is we're probably going to make our electrical goods here at some stage as well, but we can always take it off the other side. Yeah, okay. That going to work? Yeah, but we do still need a construction office, so regardless, and I have got a mod for this. Is kind of, yeah, definitely going to get our city. We've got a mod which is going to help with this. I'm going to go big, and we'll use the other side for workers if we ever need them. Right, construction offices. So I've got two different mods here, and I want to be able to hold, like, I want a big construction office, but like 32, I feel is a little bit excessive. But we might not. Okay, yeah. Okay, right, it's flat. We could put it on here. I'm debating it now in my mind. Like, is this too big? It probably is, but we're going to go for it. We're going to build it ourselves because that's the business we're in now, and it helps us just plan it out. So there we go. That's you done. So then what we want to do is we want to get cargo in here, and we can use that by doing it one of two ways. Okay, I'm just looking at it. Nighttime's probably not the best time for us to be considering this. So we can, let's just slow the speed down when we get into daytime. So we're going to need to get oil, we're going to need to get our food and stuff in, and our passenger lines looks like we've got the opportunity to hug the coast here. So we probably want our freight coming in this area here. And I think if we use let's have a look here. Construction related, a construction office. No, we want a medium open storage. I'm assuming we can at some stage research the ability to have a large one of these, and we want this pointing kind of towards over there. That'll be good. And we're going to keep this down in this valley. We're gonna build this station on a hilltop and then have roads going down into it. I think we may move that construction centre at some stage, but not for the moment. And then we're going to want to have a cargo train station. Cargo? Okay, we probably need to go into trains. And we are giving ourselves a lot to do over here, but not very big. For some reason I thought you were bigger. And we kind of want this so that we can hit everything over here. So that is probably the best orientation that we've got there. Okay. We'll place you in. Cool. There we go. And now I'm just going to connect these up with dirt roads to get them built. No, don't close the window. And then I think once we've got the stuff built, we can then just consider how we're going to do the road network. This is more of a temporary system because it will allow our vehicles to get over here and we don't have to plan the route in. We are going to need to plan how we're going to get electricity in here. Okay, so that's roads all the way down there. And then if we pull you out, and don't really want to plough through you guys, but I could just, that is quite a long road. Won't we do it properly? Well, we can afterwards. Okay, well, we can always, let's try and not take the Michael a little bit, so we can plan you down, and we want to come a little bit tighter around here. I think that's going to be okay. And, I mean, we may end up using this road, but I would like to make it look a bit better, so we can get up here and bring you guys down. Love it. We've got people to come and do with that. There we go. Awesome. So, our construction chaps, we've got a big queue going on here. What's going on? Right, what's going on here, gentlemen? What's going on here? What's happened? Anybody know? Oh, we've got a train waiting. Okay, that's that train. So you are not able to get into that station now. Okay. But we probably then need another signal, is what I'm thinking. Like here? There we go. Okay, cool. and that should free this up and get everything going. Have you got... No, you haven't got gravel. Awesome. Cool. Right, are you going to go? Yeah, brilliant. Okay, well on that note, I'm going to end the episode here. I'm going to probably let it run, shall we say, 6 months, just to see what sort of production we can get done, and we're getting close towards the end of the first season. Once we can get the main stations built, there's still... I want to get... What am I trying to say? Words. I want to get our education set up over there before we end this season, and we look to go towards season 2, which will be us building the capital, which should be quite fun. He's got blocked because of this signal here, by the way. So if you've enjoyed the video, guys, hit that thumbs up button, comment below, and subscribe to the channel. Alright guys, take care. Ciao.